with Nick and Sam Messina, 2 forwards on our team, and we are stuck in the penalty box for 2 minutes, so they're going to try to get to know each other a little bit more to see if they're really brothers. Okay, I'm going to ask you guys a question, and you're going to answer it how you think your brother would answer the question. Sound good? Alright. Netflix or Hulu?
Netflix.
Yeah.
Oh,
What
yeah.
about you?
Oh.
Netflix?
Yeah.
Instagram or Snapchat?
Instagram for sure.
Snapchat.
Is you right? You guys right?
Right.
Okay. Football or baseball?
Baseball.
Baseball. I like baseball.
If you could have another name, what would you pick?
Probably Mort.
Craig.
You would pick Craig?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mort?
Yeah.
Have you discussed this before?
Just
Favorite color?
red.
Blue.
Yeah, good.
Right.
I guess red's my favorite. I guess. Crimson would be red.
Do you wash your apples?
Yeah.
That's a serious fruit question.
Old Spice.
Don't eat don't eat don't eat apples. Next.
Slap shot or finesse?
Finesse.
Nice.
Truth or dare?
Truth. No, dare.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Bieber or Timberlake?
Bieber.
Yeah. Probably Timberlake.
Yeah, for sure.
Funny or scary movie?
Funny.
Scary.
Hate scary movies.
Yeah, funny movie.
Favorite holiday?
Christmas.
Labor Day.
Labor Day.
Mine's Christmas. No, he's
Yeah.
wrong.
LGW. Alright. Drake or Post Malone?
Drake.
Post Malone.
It's a tie. I'd say it's a tie.
I
It
mean,
is a tie.
Post Malone's getting pretty good lately.
Yeah, I like
So,
Post Malone, but I also really like
When's your birthday?
Do you not know my birthday?
The hardest question.
September 5th.
Somewhere around the Super Bowl. It's February 8th.
It's first.
February
First.
1st. Well, now you know.
Yeah.
So.
I know your brother's birthday.
Okay, Sam, so 2 weeks ago, you played your first game since February 6, 2016, against Rutgers. For those who don't know, can you tell them a little bit about what happened before February 6th?
Well, I actually had an AVM in my brain, which, long story short, it's a blood clot in my brain. It's like sort of an aneurysm, so I was forced to drop out last year, and I got brain surgery. So that took about a week and a half in the hospital, and then pretty long recovery. But I was able to come back to school for the spring semester last year and kind of work my way into playing again. I took a lot of time in the summer not really playing and just kind of getting back into shape, and then once I got to school this year, as it approached like a year since it happened, I kind of started working on practicing and like kind of getting on the ice again. But yeah, no, it kind of went a little faster than I thought. So I was planning on coming back like second semester, but it worked out where I was kind of doing a lot better than I thought. So it was a good time to come back against Rutgers. We had a pretty good game, but that was definitely a big deal after missing over a year and a half of playing. It's kind of like crazy to just think that I didn't actually think that I'd be playing again. So pretty grateful for that.
What influenced your decision to come back, and are you afraid of anything happening on the ice out there that could set you back again?
Well, I'm 100% now. So I mean, the thing in my brain's gone. I got the surgery to remove it, so I don't have to ever worry about that again, which is good. Obviously, it's a little weird, like not being in contact for a whole year. It's kind of a lot to handle compared to like practices versus games. I think games are a lot different than practices, but other than that, I kind of decided to come back because, I mean, this is my last year of hockey. I'm a senior. So I kind of, when you do something your whole life, it's really hard to kind of just like stop it from an injury. You know, it's, I kind of just felt like a voice calling me back, and worked out where coach gave me a chance to let me come back on the team and finish off my career here at Alabama.
Where does your confidence come from?
Not so much my looks. Usually it's, I don't know, I just try to have fun with everything, it's try not to get too nervous. I'm usually I'm in some other situations where I don't have to feel pressure or whatever. I use other things that I do as leverage to being more calm when I'm at the rink. It's at the rink, I've been playing hockey my whole life, so I don't really feel ever uncomfortable when I'm skating or playing a game. So I think just my experience throughout my life, I do feel a lot older, especially playing with these younger guys. I've only been here for 4 years, but I do feel like one of the older guys on the team. So I just kind of feel like a veteran, which is weird after coming back from missing so much time, where I'm kind of feeling like a rookie at the same time, where I catching up, but at the same time I'm one of the older guys. So
Yeah, what has changed since the last time you played on the team?
I think definitely we got a little better in terms of how serious guys are. We got some new guys that are taking it really seriously. We have new coaches who have been around and wherever, but everyone kind of has a serious mindset, so that definitely helps. And also just personally, it's just a lot different because this is, again, it's my last year, so it's a weird feeling because you kind of have to take everything seriously and just really appreciate your life. It could be your last year playing, and I've learned on my own you never know what's going to happen, so you always got to be ready for anything.
What ways are you taking precautions or being proactive about your health and your body while playing?
I'm not taking any precautions. I'm kind of just doing the opposite, where I'm kind of slowly trying to push myself, not just hockey, just whether it's working out or kind of schoolwork or just actual work, just anything I can do. I'm trying to really slowly get back to being even better than I was before the injury. So I don't like to go at things cautiously. I kind of do the opposite.
What has it been like playing with your little brother at the collegiate level so far?
It's definitely weird, just growing up, always watching him, and I always felt super old watching his games, or I'm 3 years older than him, so it's watching his games growing up, it was I'm always just the guy in the crowd, kind of wishing I could be out there, backing him up or celebrating with him or something. So it's definitely weird, actually being able to do that now, and especially at this school where I've been here for so long, where I kind of know the ropes and stuff. So he's here and just he comes into my environment almost, where I know everything and kind of ready for him to do the same steps as me.
You had 2 assists last game against Rutgers. What are you hoping to improve on next series next weekend?
I personal level, I don't think that. I think it'll just be slowly getting back into the game pace. It's really hard to explain, but going from practice and being fine and feeling like you're one of the better guys at times, it's a lot different going into games when guys are not on the same team as you and they're trying to take your head off, and you just kind of got to get used to that. Other than that, though, I think I'm doing all right so far in practice, so I think as long as I can get used to the game style, I'll slowly adjust.
Okay, Nick, you're off to a great start this season. You have 4 goals, 6 assists, the highest freshman record so far. What has been your most memorable moment this season?
Probably my first goal against Utah. It took me a little while to score there, so it was a great feeling getting the first one in and hoping I could get more after that. Yeah, just breaking the barrier and finally getting the first college goal, because I was anxious to get that first one, and then once you break that barrier, it feels great.
So you guys came off from a losing streak against Arkansas, and you swept Rutgers. What was it like to bounce back up like that?
Oh, it was huge for us. Through the whole week's practice, we knew we had to bounce back and have a huge weekend. Looking at the rankings-wise and just as a team, it was a huge weekend for us, and we came out strong the first game and won the first game, and we came out even harder the second game, and hopefully we keep going into this weekend and keep playing good.